Welcome to another Threes and TDs, a show all about the Carolina Panthers in the National Football League. Today we are talking about things that happened over the weekend, and a lot happened over the weekend. Primarily that Hunter Renfrow was re-signed to the Carolina Panthers. He's going to be part of the 53, but the sad news is that Jalen Coker has gone to IR. He suffered, I believe, a calf injury, quad injury, suffered in practice, and that's a huge blow because he was having a really good camp. He had a really good preseason, and now what this means is that he's at least going to be out to week 4, but probably, everything I've kind of read, those injuries you got to be careful with because he has a history with these kinds of injuries. So he might need more time than that. We don't really know what's going to happen, but it is a crushing blow because now this was what my reservation was in terms of letting go of Adam for, especially on Twitter. Like some people were like, oh, just give a 6th or a 7th. It's like Adam was Bryce's security blanket last year, and you're literally just going to give up a 6th or a 7th round for that? Like that did not make a whole lot of sense to me. So yeah, it's a crushing blow to me. It's a crushing blow that because now who's your 3? Like who's your 3? Jimmy Horn, David Moore. Like it's like you just went from having a 3 of potentially Adam Thielen and Jalen Coker to Hunter Renfrow, Jimmy Horn, Bryson Tremaine. Like it's an issue. It is most definitely an issue that is going to have to be worked on and worked through. So to me, what this means is that Dave Canales, especially for week 1 against Jacksonville, is going to be running the ball more. If you study the Jaguars and what the Jaguars do well, their offense is like dynamic. Liam Cohen is coming over from Tampa Bay. Like they have a really good offense, but defensively there's a lot of weaknesses there. So I can see Dave Canales having a more run-heavy approach, but this is why you draft Tedero McMillan with the 9th pick of the draft or the 8th pick of the draft. This is why you trade up to get Xavier Legette. Not last year, but the year before. So it's time for these guys to step up, and it's time for these guys to show what they can do. Like the time's now. The time is literally now for this to happen. So, offensively, it would be, I would not be telling the truth if I said that I'm not concerned with what's going to happen with us offensively, because you just went from having a really good 3-4 combination of Adam Thielen. I know he's 35, but Adam Thielen and Jalen Coker to those guys that I just mentioned a second ago. On top of that, Icky had a stomach procedure and now might not be ready for week 1. So I saw somebody post something online that it was like, we had too good of a training camp for this to happen. Because honestly, there weren't a lot of training camp news. So it was like, I know that we had some games with a preseason where it didn't go well, but I don't know. It's getting that notification on Friday or Saturday, whenever it was, I was like, no, Jalen Coker. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The other thing is some people, because there were some reports by Adam Schefter where Hunter Renfrow was getting some attention. And I was like, is Hunter really going to go play for somebody else? And it looked like he wanted more of a commitment from the Panthers, and he did. The base salary went from $1.2 million to I think $2.1 million. And they need him. Like they need Hunter Renfrow to play good football. So we'll see what happens. But that's really the news from the weekend. That's the big news of the weekend. Next week is going to be packed with just shows about week 1 in Jacksonville and what we can expect. But yeah, the NFL season is upon us. College football was this weekend. Hunter Renfrow was at Clemson. to watch Clemson. That Clemson LSU game. I know this is not a college football show, but that Clemson LSU game was wild. But yeah, that's the news. That's what I got for y'all today. So Jalen Coker injured. Hunter Renfrow is going to get signed to the 53, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's a tough blow because I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back till week 6 or week 7. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what happens. Canals, I think, is going to have a heavy dose of Ricky Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. Like I think Chuba Hubbard is going to have. Wouldn't surprise me, just if they handed the ball off to Chuba 20 times. Because if you can assert your dominance in the trenches with that offensive line, I mean that's significant. So, but yeah, we'll have some more shows for y'all next week. And thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting, subscribing, doing all of that. It really helps a lot. So write comments, do all that stuff. Okay, see y'all in the next one.